I just wanted to make a video. Um, I've gotten some flack lately from people within even the GP community, gastroparesis community, about how I could still stand up for Trump with the healthcare and everything. I normally don't get into politics on this and everything, and I'm not going to argue with anybody. People can sling names at me, they can do whatever they want to. I don't, simply because I've studied it. Not only have I read it, but at the same time, you study business, economics, the history of it all, insurance in general, Social Security, disability, all of that, and it comes together. And people can disagree with me all they want. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying they're right. It's just this is all our opinions. You know, I read a lot. My wife knows that. I read a lot. I look into things. History is a big thing for me, especially not only this country, but other countries. Knowing all that, and especially meeting people from other countries has helped get me to why I am where I am standing on this. One of those things is, they're talking about pre-existing conditions and all of this coming up. You know, I've seen people posting these things of, oh, is breathing a pre-existing condition? Come on now. Up until 1930, you did not have health insurance. What you had was when you went into the hospital or when you went into the doctor's office, you paid for it right then and there. Or you could set up what they called accounts with them, where you put money in every time you got paid. That way, when you needed to go, it was paid for. Or if not, you paid the balance before you left. If you didn't have it, they didn't treat you. First insurance company in the United States didn't come along until 1930, and that was Blue Cross. And the one thing, especially with pre-existing conditions, even my own, people say, well, you're disabled. How could you advocate for something like this? Because insurance companies are one person or a group of people that come together with their own money and say, okay, we're going to help cover health care. Sometimes it used to be, sometimes they didn't take people with pre-existing conditions, or they charged you more if they took you. Why? Because let's just say you have two 25-year-olds, Jane Doe here, healthy female, nothing hardly ever wrong with her, and you charged her $100 a month. And then you had John Doe, 25-year-old male, like me, gastroparesis, neuropathy, carpal tunnel, tarsal tunnel, frozen shoulder, epilepsy. And you had to charge him the same according to Obamacare. That insurance company would go belly up in less than a year. Because if that was their only two clients, even with their money, they would have to go bankrupt, or else they would be in the poorhouse themselves. They would be living out of a cardboard box. Why? Because it's their money. They can't put out that kind of money. That's why they charge more, or they refuse. It's their money. They try to help people out, but if they can't charge these people more, then it's better. To me, it's better if you have a $10,000 bill, to have to pay $5,000 rather than the 10. And then that's what they don't realize, is that's why they have to charge more. And people, it's my right and everything to have it. Again, no, nothing in the Bill of Rights, nothing in the Constitution guarantees you medical care. And again, disability, all of that didn't come into play until 1935 was the Disability Social Security Act. Be right back.